Lost Ring. Written by Friendly Neighborhood Trash. Read by Arashi. Ouma had always found Amami's collection interesting, as well as impressive. There were so many, Amami said he didn't even know how many he had. He always wore different rings every day, but he always wore one all the time. It was the one his father had given to him, and it was a silver braid with several gems on it. The only time Amami wasn't wearing it was when he was sleeping, or when it was getting cleaned. Unfortunately, Amami had woken up late and had to rush to make it to his first class, not getting to spend time putting on a set of jewelry. He had left the house without any rings or earrings and only just made it before class started. Ouma didn't have a class for another hour or so he had gotten to take his time getting dressed and eating breakfast. After breakfast, he was sitting on a beanbag in his and Amami's shared living room, reading, when he glanced over at the dresser of his boyfriend's jewelries. Yes, he did have a dresser full of just jewelry. On top of it was a stand with the jewelry that were Amami's favorite, and that he wore the most. One of those was the ring his father gave him. Ouma had always wanted to try it on, and since Amami was in classes at the moment, he finally had the chance. Putting a bookmark in his book and getting up from his beanbag, he walked over to the dresser, picked up the ring, and slipped it onto his finger. It fell to the base of his finger with ease, as his finger was much smaller than Amami's. Ouma could hear her telling him to hurry up and make dinner right before Momota hung up. Ouma tossed his phone on the beanbag and went over to put the ring back like he was about to do before, when his heart stopped. The ring wasn't on his finger. Ouma tried to calm himself down, assuring himself that it had just fallen on the floor somewhere, but he quickly became panicked again when he didn't see it on the carpet anywhere. Ouma got on his knees and looked underneath the dresser, but to no avail. He frantically picked up the beanbag and quickly set it down when he didn't see the ring under it. His breath quickened, and he began searching everywhere, turning everything upside down and inside out, trying to recover Amami's lost ring. After about an hour, Ouma heard the front door to their apartment open. He had given up the search a few minutes ago and was curled up in the corner, dreading his boyfriend's arrival. Amami walked into their living room and called out, "Hey, Kokichi, I'm back." He walked into their bedroom and saw Ouma on the floor with his knees to his chest, crying. Setting his things down, he rushed over. "Kokichi, are you okay? What happened?" Ouma looked up into his boyfriend's concerned eyes as he crouched beside him. "I'm sorry." No. 3, 2, 1. "I'm sorry, Rantaro. I just wanted to try it on once. I didn't mean to lose it." "Lose what?" "Your father's ring." Amami placed his hand on Ouma's forehead and stroked it like he was petting a cat. "Kokichi, it's okay. Look at me," he said as he tilted Ouma's head up. "It's just a ring, Kokichi. We can always find it later. It's not like it grew legs and walked away." "But what if we can't find it, and it's lost forever?" Amami got up from his crouched position and offered his hand to Ouma. "Come on, let's go look for it. I'm sure it won't even take that long to find." Ouma took his hand, and Amami helped him off the ground. They spent the next few minutes looking for the ring before Amami finally found it beside the dresser of jewelry. Ouma stared at him when he announced he found it. "See, Kokichi? I told you it wouldn't take long." "But how? I looked literally everywhere." Amami slipped the ring on and gave Ouma a forehead kiss. "I guess you just didn't look hard enough. Anyway, don't you have class soon? You should be getting ready." Ouma looked at the clock and his eyes widened. He only had 10 minutes until his class started. "Oh, shit!" he exclaimed and rushed into their room to change into day clothes.